5 chess traps to destroy the Sicilian defense with the Smith-Morra Gambit. Ready? Let's go. The Smith-Morra Gambit starts off with the moves e4, c5 and d4, and the most common move here for black is to capture the pawn on d4, which has been played 41 million times. And after this, we offer them another pawn with the move c3, they capture and we capture back with our knight on the c3 square. Now, for the first trap, I'm going to show you guys what happens when black plays the move a6, a move which has been played just under 500,000 times. And after this, we simply decide to develop our bishop to c4. And some players will be inclined to say that, well, a6 is now supporting b5, which also attacks white's bishop. So now, surely this is good for black, right? Well, no, because what they miss is the beautiful bishop takes f7, and of course, black is forced to capture back this bishop. It is their only move, and after this, we can follow up with the move queen h5 check. First of all, if black decides to play the move king f6, queen f5 is checkmate. If they decide to go to e6, then we have queen d5, followed up by queen f5, and that is checkmate. So the only move that stops checkmate is this move g6 for black. And after this, well done if you found it by the way, this lovely move queen d5, a fork on the king and the rook, and wherever the king moves, or if they decide to block, they simply pick up the rook on the next move and you're up a rook for a bishop in just 9 moves. In the first trap, we looked at a6, and now we're going to look at the move d6. After d6, we're still going to play bishop c4, so it's very easy for you guys to remember. And after the move knight f6, we're going to play this beautiful move e5, setting up a deadly trap. And this may sound unbelievable, but the most common move in this position is for black to capture this pawn on e5. It's been played 21,000 times. And as you guys can see from the eval bar, white is totally winning, because white can play the move bishop takes f7, and the queen cuts off this file for the king, so black is forced to capture the bishop on f7, leaving their queen absolutely undefended, and we win a queen in just 8 moves. In trap number 3, we're going to look at what happens after the move knight c6. After knight c6, it's the same again. We're going to play this lovely move bishop c4, and after the move d6, we're going to play knight f3. And after black plays the move knight f6, we now push our pawn forward once again with this lovely move e5, and the most common move being played 190,000 times is this move d takes e5. And after this, we're simply going to trade queens along the d file, and then we're going to play this move knight b5. And the idea of knight b5 is we have this lovely threat of a fork on the king and also the rook. So how can black block this? Well, they can do certain things like rook b8 and try other things, but in this trap, they're going to actually play the most common move, the move king d7. But as you guys are going to see here, this is an absolutely terrible blunder, because we can now have checkmate in just 2 moves from here, with the move knight takes e5, and then the king's only square is its home square on e8, followed up by knight c7, checkmate against the Sicilian defense with the Smith-Morra Gambit in just 11 moves. For trap number 4, we're going to look at the move e5. Against the move e5, we're going to immediately target the pawn with the move knight f3. Just like this. And after the move knight c6, the most common move defending e5, we're now going to play bishop c4, which as you guys are going to see becomes very, very important. And now, you guys may think that a move such as bishop e7 seems very, very normal and very, very ordinary. Well, it isn't the most common move, but when played, it is an absolute blunder, even though it looks very normal, because we now have the move queen d5. And the whole point is, there is nothing stopping us with our queen and our bishop attacking this f7 square. For example, if black tries to play something like knight h6 defending it, well, we're going to capture, and if they try and capture back, then queen takes f7 is actually checkmate. So what can they do instead of this move knight h6? Well, their only real other move is this move d6, and even after this, we simply capture on f7, they're forced to move their king and lose the white's castle, we capture on g7 and then castle our king, and as you guys can see here, we have a very active queen, we have a castled king, our pieces are out, and we are not only going to just completely win this game, but also we have a completely winning position, and it is absolutely beautiful with a +4 winning position. I hope you guys enjoyed that trap, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Time for trap number 5. The 5th and final trap that I'm going to show you guys also comes after the move knight c6, as we saw in an earlier trap. and after knight t6 we play this move bishop c4 as we saw earlier, and after d6 we play the move knight f3, and in the earlier chapter I showed you guys what to do after the moves knight f6. But instead, now I'm going to show you guys what to do after the move bishop g4. Now, if they play this move bishop g4, it is very important that you guys remember this move bishop takes f7. An absolutely beautiful move, because black's best move, according to Stockfish, so it's very, very true, is to capture this bishop back on f7. And after black does this, we have this move knight g5, check on the king, and wherever the king moves next, we simply pick up this bishop, which we've now attacked because of this knight moving and giving a check on the king. And as you guys can see here, material is equal, but we do have a completely winning position, which is plus 2.2, because of the fact that black cannot castle their king. Our pieces are way more active, and we're simply going to castle and get our rooks to the center and bishop out very, very soon, and we're going to go on and win this completely winning game. That concludes our 5-trap series against the Sicilian defense. If you enjoyed the video, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out this Road to 2200 Rapid series. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.